Can I take you to Donald Trump, given that many people would not be aware that law professors can nominate someone for the Nobel Peace Prize? Are you and other distinguished professors, Zimmerman, Mowens and James Allen, writing to nominate Donald Trump for what he's done in the quest for world peace?
Yes, we have. It is the third nomination of Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, and it is based on the Trump doctrine. The Trump doctrine is something extraordinary, as so many things that Donald Trump does. He is guided by two things which seem to be absent from so many politicians. He has, firstly, common sense, and he is only guided by a national interest and therefore, in our circumstances, an interest in the Western alliance. And what he has done with the Trump doctrine is that he has decided that he would no longer have America involved in endless wars, wars which achieve nothing but the killing of thousands of young Americans and enormous debts imposed on America, and nothing solved in the countries in which it is carried on. So he's reducing America's tendency to get involved in any and every war.
And then, of course, the peace deal. Yeah, the peace deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, 9 other Middle Eastern countries. I mean, if any other president did this, the whole world would be barking Nobel Prize.
Exactly. And what he has done is he decided to negotiate that on the basis of going against expert advice. Everybody told him, oh, no, you must first get the approval of the Palestinians. Now, the Palestinians are led by a dictatorship. They're dominated by a dictatorship. They'll never agree to anything. When Yasser Arafat was given almost the world by Bill Clinton, he's found some reason not to accept it. They don't want peace, not the leadership. The people certainly want peace, of course they do. But what Trump did was he went ahead and negotiated against all advice, but he did it with common sense. He negotiated directly with the Arab states concerned and Israel and brought them together, and these states are lining up, Arab and Middle Eastern, to join that network of peace which will dominate the Middle East. He's also been the first American president to work out how to make America energy independent of the Middle East. So he's not dependent anymore. America's not dependent anymore on Middle Eastern oil as all previous administrations were. But he's been able to go ahead with this. He's calmed tensions in relation to Korea. He's withdrawn from the ridiculous agreement that Obama made, which allowed the mullahs to obtain an enormous amount of money from America, including money flowed in cash to Tehran from the United States, which they invested in terrorism and which allowed them to develop nuclear weapons. He's withdrawn completely from that. He is really producing peace in the world in a way which none of his predecessors did.
Great
and he
stuff.
fully deserves the Nobel Peace Prize.
Good on you. Wonderful stuff. And, of course, you omitted to mention there he sensibly withdrew from that ludicrous Paris agreement.
Oh, yes. Yes. No, he's the only Western leader who's decided that he will not ruin his country by signing up and complying with the Paris Agreement, which is ridiculous. In this country, for example, it's given us the most expensive electricity in the world, whereas we should really have the cheapest.
Absolutely.
Because we're the biggest uranium, the biggest iron ore, the biggest coal exporters in the world.
Wonderful. Wonderful to talk to you. Thank you for your scholarship. Thank you for your insights. We'll now